Welcome back to Let's Play Endless Space 2 on the Reawakening Update. This is Series 11, Episode number 38. I'm JC Proton, and we are picking up at the end of turn 60. We are getting ready to kick off the election. We're playing a standard faction of the Cravers on endless difficulty in a fast speed game. So we're about to do the election, and we're 80% of the way towards getting our third and final trade company headquarters unlocked. So we'll see how that goes. We'll advance the turn and see where we're at. We are choosing to support the militarists. A lot of approval for militarists. We may fully explore the galaxy this turn. We have just a teeny bit left up here to explore. And we'll see if our trade company headquarters gets unlocked. That looks promising. New trading company created. Excellent. Increased prices for strategic resources. Wow, look at the price for quadronics. It's really come down. That's convenient because we need more quadronics. Our production is insufficient. We're going to have to do some conquering to get some more quadronics deposits. It's getting increasingly tempting to buy some. I think that's a thing that might happen. Excellent. We can update our battle tactics. Yes. Full reserves. I love that one. I do love me some full reserves. It's kind of a medium range thing, so we'll put it in the... This is the longer range, medium range, shorter range stuff. Yeah, full reserves is really good. Very good for dealing with pesky small fleets. And you can attack over and over and over. Very handy. All right. Got a picket coming out of AC. That approval's picking up. Yep, populations are growing. Look at that in more detail later. This super fast guy. Cool. We'll take a look at him. He's way over on the other side of the galaxy. Over here. Where is he? Here he is. Oh no, that's a different guy. I'm confused. Here we go, he's flying. There it is. 100% of the galaxy has been explored. Cool. Good deal, man. Governor Risto Liberia leveled up. Oh yeah. These new guys. Yeah. Cool. AF. We'll take a look at him. Let's get to the fleet battle. All right, here we go, man. We'll see if they attack us immediately. So this is the, I believe, the final step of the Cravers faction quest. Where we battle the Wasp Fleet. Quest is here. Final chapter, A Time of Ascension. Defeat the Wasp Fleet and invade the Infinite Factory to get the Insatiable Maw. Allows us to refuse forced truce without cost or penalty. Alright, man, let's face these dudes. So, their total stats on their fleet: 12,307 attack, 3,756 defense, mostly kinetic defense. Look at that, there's almost no energy defense. Interesting. And then 39,000, almost 40,000 hit points. And we're coming at them with our fleet, which is really powerful because we have the Bastion, which we've kitted out. We are going a squadron style with it, where it's got all 5 possible squadron slots as squadrons. We've got 2 heavy bombers, a light bomber, and then 2 basic strike fighters on that. So our total attack fleet is almost 32,000 attack, 12,000 defense, and 103,000 hit points. So we are mighty. Alright, let's stack it up here. So they have 13 command points, so they can go with all 3 lanes are unlocked, and we have the same. I'm going to go definitely with the Bastion in the center lane, and I'm going to go with one of our anvils in each of the other 2 lanes. So the anvils also have the same antimatter lenser, I think it's called. It makes enemies, it draws fire. It's like a taunt. You put that on your tanky type ships. Alright, so in this top lane we've got an anvil. So the lobbers are missile ships with a little bit of guns. So I want to put those lobbers in the middle lane. Alright, I feel pretty good about that. There, I like that better. Okay, here's how we stack up. 3-to-1 advantage. We should smoke them pretty hard, and I don't know if we'll even take any losses. Looks like that ship is mostly guns. That ship is all missiles. The soldier is all, looks like lasers, and then the drone looks like all guns pretty much. So let's see how this goes. I'll watch it 2 times. First time will be cinematic. Second time will be in scan mode, and in between the 2 viewings we'll check the numbers. Not lying, I'm kind of excited about this. going down quick. It'll be very interesting to check these numbers, man. I wonder how effective our squadrons were. The bombers did a lot. Fighters didn't do much, of course, but they don't do much damage against medium or large ships. Well, they do okay against medium. They're really weak against large ships, though. Beam weapons are good. Missile weapons were good. Even with all that point defense, our missiles still did good damage. Interesting. So their fleet was spread out, so like the top one would be very vulnerable to missile attack. And that one would too, because it's also all energy. So these two ships had most of the short range kinetic attack. So I interpret that to be probably a lot of guns down here. So this one would have been pretty resistant on the missiles. Let's see if they got attacked or not by missiles. And we only took 463 damage. Wow. That was overwhelming. Let's take a look at our squadrons. There we go. All right, let's see where these guys are going. Our fighters are all going to lane 1, the top lane. Okay, they made quick work of that guy. Now they're heading down here. Yeah, of course they didn't take any damage because that ship doesn't have point defense. This ship's already toast. So now they're heading down here to the carrier. Let's see how the missiles do down here. Ooh, that's a pretty explosion. Okay. Bombers and fighters are coming in. They're under fire. They're attacking. So it looks like we lost... No, we didn't lose any of the 4 squadrons that attacked. One got pretty heavily damaged. Now they're returning back to home base. Kaboom. Nice. Ah, winning sure is fun. All right, cool. Well, let's see here. System relic debris field. Small debris field there. Okay. So we cannot do a ground attack with the Bastion in the fleet. That's because it is an Academy ship, and so that's part of the rules. So we're going to pull that ship out of the fleet, which it's again with the awkwardness about being able to take things out of the fleet that the Bastion is part of. What ends up happening is the manpower get redistributed anyway. So, all right, so here's our ground attack fleet. So that's the next step for the quest, is we have to do an invasion. Like this system has been within the influence radius of Husk for a long time, and I could have like attempted to do a Pacific conversion on it, but that I don't think would satisfy the quest, which specifies that we have to invade the Infinite Factory. So I'm making sure I'm invading it instead of doing a Pacific conversion, because I really want to get that quest reward. All right, here we go. Ground attack. No defenders? Interesting. No defense, I'll just walk in then. Engage on site. We'll take possession of it. And I wonder if we have to keep it forever or not in order to maintain the benefit. Insatiable Maw. The Cravers finally swarm the Infinite Factory. Around you are the many tools and machines that could be retrofitted to ensure galactic domination, but your attention lies elsewhere first. Led by Rayarin, your Craver, return to the command center where the virtual endless are already screaming in anger and terror. In all their thousands of years of existence, they have never been so powerless. They beg for their lives, threaten you with vengeance, declare you to be their property. Your Cravers ignore all of this as they simply reroute the power from the terminals holding their intelligence. The Infinite Factory now rests in Craver, true Craver hands. All right, that is a game-changing event right there. That is a big piece to the puzzle of victory, and we'll be able to start moving towards getting a lot more aggressive. All right, we have 1 turn left on these truces here, 3 turns on these truces. Yeah, it's looking good, man, looking good. All right, let's see how things are looking up here. We were flying up here to BD, whatever this black hole is. Yep. Looks like Horatio's on his way over to Isar. I don't think he's going to make it before we do. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try to beat him there, and we'll take Isar and then loot the loot the goods, and then we'll go over to Giazar and loot the goods. And then by then the truce should be over, and we'll be able to stir up some trouble up here with our fleet. No, we didn't really leave much in the way of defensive forces back here. But you know, we'll figure something out. We've got this guy here with this fleet, and we've got more fleet than we can actually handle over there. So we might maybe fly over this way with some fleet, or you know, we could also use this fast guy, this admiral here, who's going to be arriving next turn. He's very fast, and we may reassign him. Yeah, we may reassign him back towards our home area, and use him. Put some fleet together for him, and get back to the model where we were planning on having 2 defensive fleets and 2 offensive fleets, something like that. Our truces will be expiring, so let's go ahead and move all our fleets. We're probably going to be queuing up our headquarters here. Let's go ahead and do that. We'll take a couple of turns to build. It's only 17,000 to just cash it out. I very well may end up doing that, just to have it knocked out. Yeah, we can probably sell some resources. Let's take a look around. Okay, there's a picket. He can guard. There's a picket. He can guard. Scavenger at Herolium. Oh, you know what? Let's do this. Let's send a probe to Yursh. And let's send some probes out to just kind of take a look around and make sure you don't have anything hiding. Alright, I'm okay with that. He's done with his movement. That's a picket. He can guard. Kind of a quiet turn, except for the big success, the final chapter being completed. This guy, yeah. At Shiyu, did that one? There was a curiosity there. I guess it got explored, maybe. There's one at Soiden. There's one at Placidus. And there's one at Yursh. Yeah. So yep, the one that was over here at Shiyu is apparently been researched now, or explored, I should say. Nothing to explore in these areas. I'll send probes out just for fun. And he will guard. Or we'll just leave him sitting there. Cool. Alright, let's rock through everything else here. So to get that trade company headquarters, how much do I need? 17,000. I have 14. I get 11,000 more next turn, but I can just go ahead and raise 3,000. Right? Let's just sell some stuff. Some luxuries that I'm not going to use. Yeah. 5 red sang. Couple of jade onyx. maybe 15. Blue cap. Couple of Eden incense. Couple of trans vines. 60, that doesn't sell for much. Dark glitter, that's kind of not even worth selling. Yeah, we'll do 10% of the super spuds, 10% of the proto orchids, 3 ionic crystals, 1 of the Lost Cities artifacts. I think I'll hold off on the endless foundries. 5 of the dust waters. Yeah, the endless foundries aren't worth much, and they're very useful. I don't really want to help people out with those. And let's see, benthic gems. Yeah, we'll do 2 of them. Now we have a giant pile of money, 29,000 dust. All right, we'll pay the 17,000, no problem. I wonder if that completing means that the level 3 modernization doesn't complete. I think so. Let me back this up a little bit. Honestly, it's more important to get the trade company done than this modernization. So we'll do it that way. And that'll get the colonial rights done as well, which gives a bonus on approval per system level. So those will both get wrapped up, and then I'll move the level 3 modernization back to the top of the queue, and we'll get that finished. Nice. Dudes, this is coming together. Alright, we'll head back up to Husk, and then we'll figure out how we're going to reformulate this fleet, which pieces are going where, and end up coming up with a plan to move forward. Terraform the desert. Oh, this is BA. Yep. Okay. So yeah, we've got a situation here. Infinite factory. Time to emancipate some slaves. So the fact that we have the guardians here causes disapproval. So what we want to do here is have non-cravers on that system. I can see where that's going to be a little bit of a problem with the Unfallen. I can see where that's going to be a little bit of a problem. We have a lot of Cravers on the way here. Put Cravers over here. So we're going to be moving non-Craver populations off of this system, and they're going to be replaced with Cravers that are on the way. And we'll just send all of the non-Cravers that we can over to the Infinite Factory to be emancipated into the Endless Maw, or whatever that thing is called. Oh man. The Insatiable Maw? Yeah, that. And you know what we can build here? Feeding pit. You know what? I wonder, how cool would it be if we can get rid of the Guardian with a feeding pit? Because this takes like 10 turns to get rid of it, versus maybe we can do a feeding pit with it. That would be pretty cool. We're going to find out. We will find out. All right, cool. That'd be cool to solve that problem of having that Guardian there. Okay, and we'll handle that off camera. This guy. Easy choice, plus 25% shield capacity on fleet. We're just going to call him Governor Ruthian, because I don't know how to say his last name. Approval and food, or... yeah, approval and food for now. I mean, I know the approval is a waste, but because eventually we'll get the Joy Initiative, but the food is still good. And we can use the approval for now. Cool. Okay, Mark 180 Solar Nebula. That's discovered, is there. I think that's it. Let's click through everything real quick and see where we're at. Our approval is at 91, pretty good. I mean, we're hanging in there. We still are doing the laws, toys for boys, unfortunately, but it's what we need to do to have approval up where it needs to be. And we've got a trade company coming out next turn, and then we'll have plenty of money to go ahead and level up and or add more freighters. So we'll have more dust bullion and luxury freighter fleets. And we're going to wait to advance anything else until after we can get this extra industry. So we will be getting back to a all war all the time with everybody forever kind of situation soon. That's good. And let's look at all the heroes in the galaxy. 46 heroes. By level? Yeah, I just want to have the highest level. We have some good ones. Yep, that's everybody. So if we look by class, counselors, guardians, a lot of guardians, wow. Overseers, a good number of them, fair number of seekers. Not many counselors, look at that, yeah. Counselors widely regarded as not worth having. Or not getting picked, whatever. I don't know. Counselors are underrepresented, but that's probably because they kind of suck. All right, man. We get another hero. We're 80% of the way towards getting another hero. On the shoulders of supergiants, we still have 11 turns left of that plus 20 approval. The stars, their destination, we've got 9 turns left of that plus 20 approval. So that's definitely helping us carry through. We got 14 turns left of riled researchers helping our research at the cost of dust. And smoking gun is about to be done. And then the next part 2, I think gives an approval bonus as well. So we're about to get a little bit more approval bonus. So that's going to be really good. That's going to help us out for sure. These truces are going to be wrapping up eventually. Some things I do want to do is I want to get the autonomous mining, which will help increase our resource generation. Power armor also for resource generation. And I want to get the climate engineering to help us out with terraforming, in-dimensional technologies to help us with our movement speed off lane, and then custom nucleotides for cosmetic genetics to increase our populations. And then those 3 will unlock the next tier. Also, the in-dimensional technologies gives us speed 5 engine. Right now our max regular engine is 3 speed, although we're using the antimatter lenser, which gives speed 4 on our tank type ships. And then we'll see what this deed is. Sometimes you get a deed where it's all terraforming is half price, which is amazing because we have a lot of terraforming we need to be doing. Well, I guess that's about it for this episode. We'll see you guys next time at episode 39, turn number 62. Thanks everybody for watching.